Tell me how to be closer to ya. Tell me how and I'll do it, babe. Cause I just wanna make you feel what I do about you. So just tell me how and I'll do it, babe. I love it when you whisper in my ear, words only meant for me to hear. Promise that your secret's safe with me. You're the only.
Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm hoping that you all are having a lovely day today. So today we are back at the channel with another speed build. I'm all ready. I have my coffee here and I'm just excited to jump right into this video and talk about the build, chat a little bit about you, about my life of course, and just catch up a bit. I'm really excited. It's been a few weeks since we've done this. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing that I need to say is I'm very sorry for the late upload of this build. This is a build that I actually planned on making for Halloween and I never got it finished before Halloween. I actually finished this the week after. I did upload it to the gallery when I finished it. So it's been up there for quite a while now. So if you want to download this, just go to my description of this video, click on the link and it will take you to the gallery where this gorgeous home is. So this is a evil witch's house that I created with the Realm of Magic pack. And fun fact, I actually started building this home before Realm of Magic actually got released. So we've gotten the little teaser, or the not the teaser, I think we've gotten the trailer. So right after the trailer, I started building this house. So this house has been in the making for quite a while. And it's actually a small house, so I don't even know why it took me so long. But yeah, I actually started building this house before Realm of Magic released, and that is why we are working on a lot in Glimmerbrooke right now. But we will be moving to Glimmerbrooke like real soon. Like in a couple of seconds, you will see me shift over to Glimmerbrooke, and that is when the pack finally released. I started working on the build there, just so that you feel the aesthetic of the world. And also I needed to see if it actually fitted in with the lot that I wanted to use it for. So yeah, we're gonna move to Glimmerbrooke a little bit later, but I do have to say I really love the style of this house. I went for a very traditional style with the curved roofing and such. I'm curving them in for that airy feeling to create that kind of a look. I also love that I added in like a little bit of a sunroom here off to the side for your evil witch to maybe work on some breweries or potions or something like that. I actually make it as a flower decoration area, maybe for making some money. So yeah, here we are in Glimmerbrooke. I mean, look at the difference in coloring and lighting that you can see on the build. I love it so much. Glimmerbrooke is still one of my favorite worlds. Yes, it's tiny, it's itty bitty, but I love the color scheme. I love the environment that their Sims are in. It really feels very like woodland and cozy and mysterious all in the same time. So I love playing in this world. I love building here. I just really feel so damned annoyed that it's so small. It has like 4 or 5 lots. I can't remember. It's just so annoying that there aren't that many lots and that the lots are like eeny meeny tiny and I cannot build any mansions. Kind of annoys me a lot, but other than that I love the world. So yeah, that is Glimmerbrooke where we are at right now. I am using for the exterior wallpaper a lot of the Realm of Magic wallpapers, and I'm combining them with the spooky stuff pack wallpapers as well. The spooky Mona. The spooky stuff pack wallpapers have this really weathered, kind of torn looking exterior wooden paneling wallpaper, which I love using in creepy homes or Halloween builds. So of course I needed to use it here, so you can see me using it in the front and you can see me using it here on the side where the little greenhouse thingy is, or the sunroom. And then here just making a little bit of a dimension at the front of the house. It felt a little bit flat, so I'm just pulling in the windows, and I'm really debating, should I keep it, should I not do it, but I decided to keep it, just pull it in, add in another layer of flowers there or a hedge, and then just completely cover it with ivy and dead ivy using the vampire game pack items. So I am using the vampire game pack, as you can see. So those are like the three main focuses for me. So we have the Realm of Magic, the vampire pack, and the spooky stuff pack, and also seasons, because seasons also had a lot of pumpkins and such that I could use for this build. So those 4 packs really made it possible for me to make a really nice looking evil witch's house. Of course, I am using a lot of other packs as well. Too many to say. And I also don't have my game open, but there are a few packs in this build. You know the drill. That is how I build. A lot of packs because I need all the things. I just do. I love building with everything. And a lot of people don't really appreciate that. And I'm so sorry. But pack restriction is definitely not my strongest point. So here adding in a little bit of detailing to the roof of this building. These are get-together items. So these are get-together roof pieces that I'm going along the entire line of this roof section. I'm also adding in a few gargoyles that you can see there, and there's also some these pointy thingies that I also add in, just so that it has this more of a eerie feeling that I really wanted to create with this build. Also the reason why I added in a gravestone at the front, just so that you get that really eerie feeling when you're looking at this build. You're like, there must be an evil witch living here. There is just no other explanation. That is what I wanted you to have when you look at this house, evil witch. So I'm hoping that I kind of succeeded in that. So I do make a curved pathway leading to the back of the house. At the back of the house, there's a tiny little garden area where your sim can actually do a bit of gardening. So I made a garden patch with some planters and areas where you can plant, some plants freely. I made a little space there, and I just love the idea of my sims, especially my witches, also do gardening, because I find that gardening or plants are a really strong base in witchcraft, in modern witchcraft, in old witchcraft, in the real world. We all like to do plant-based stuff, especially, some witches believe that sage cleans your house from evil spirits or just bad energy. I find sage, especially white sage, way too strong. I don't really use it in my practice here, or, when I try to cleanse my house. Yes, I do cleanse my house of not spirits. I cleanse my house of bad energy. I try to do that once in a while, and I find Paulo. How does it called again? I don't know. There's like this wood, Paulo something, and when you burn that throughout your house, it feels like energy just shifts, and it makes my house feel very light. I don't know what it's called again. It's like a really nice scented wooden I don't know. I don't use white sage, but a lot of witches do find white sage very cleansing for their homes. So, even in modern witchcraft, we use gardening things, very things of nature. So I thought that a little garden back in your witch's house would be very convenient if you're playing this as a older witch home, or as maybe more modern witches living here. I do think that they need to do a little bit of gardening. So there will be a little tiny garden space right there. I'm kind of bummed that I don't know the name of that incense that I'm using, but it's fine. Let me take a little bit of a coffee sip. I have my coffee here and it's getting cold. Yeah, it's kind of cold, but it's still drinkable. So I'm gonna finish that. Oh my god. Okay, that was too big. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Anyways, back to the build. I'm dying here though. Yeah, so here this is the little garden patch that I'm talking about. It's not that large. It definitely isn't large enough for your Sims to actually make money off, but it is definitely nice if you want to grow specific plants in your garden. I also add in a flower arranging table, so maybe you want to make some flower arrangements, deadly flower arrangements, I don't know, whatever kind of game you're playing. I just find it really fun. So yeah, that's why I added this little garden patch in, and I love the backyard. The backyard looks so much fun. Overall, I'm really happy with this build. I'm kind of sad that I didn't really share this with you all when Halloween came out. I think a lot of y'all probably could have used it at that point, and now you're probably looking for Christmas builds. But I do feel now that we have seasons in our game, you can use a Halloween build or a Christmas build every time of the year, because, you know, if you have seasons, your seasons will advance. I have them for every week there's a season. So when I'm playing my game, it will be Christmas once in a while, and it will be Halloween once in a while. So I use Christmas themed builds like multiple times throughout my entire year, my real life year. So I think it's fine uploading a Halloween build right now before Christmas. I mean, a nightmare before Christmas, right? Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm talking weird stuff. It's so weird. It's been a while since I've talked to you all, and I don't really know how to do this anymore, but I'm having so much fun though. Anyways, adding in some gravestones because I felt like we needed them. So the idea behind these gravestones is that the family that is living here really like to have their deceased relatives close. I think for a medical aspect, it really enforces and strengthens their family magic a lot to have their ancestors on their, on their grounds. So I imagine that these are maybe grandma and grandpa buried, not alive. I want to say buried alive. No. They died, they buried them there, and they still once in a while go to their ancestors or their grandfather and grandpa for advice, or maybe even they roam the houses once in a while in their ghost form and just help the family out, or even maybe not help them out, maybe just ride out, hunt them. But I just loved the idea behind that. And also the entire storyline that I'm playing with this household is I also created a good witch's home. Don't know if you all saw that build. I will link it here up in the screen. But yeah, so I have a evil witch's house and a good witch's house, and they both are twins. So they are twin sisters living in Glimmerbrooke, and there are opposites of both ends. The good witch is all about light and airy magic and maybe even fairies and such, and then the evil witch is about whole hail Satan, hail death and such, and she's like really extremely evil. And I was really thinking about Sabrina when I was building both houses. So the good witch's house is more Sabrina in the 90s, with talking Salem, and then this house is more Sabrina right now, evil witch. Although she's not that evil, but the aunties definitely are more into Satan. If I can, I think they are definitely Aunt Zelda. She's definitely into Satan. But yeah, that is the whole idea behind, the two builds. I was thinking about the both Sabrinas. There are two ends away of each other, but still I feel that they could coexist in the same world. So I like that idea. I love that. And that is actually how I'm playing with this house as well. I have been playing a lot of Sims lately. I've not been building that much, but I have been playing my butt off. I love the game so much since we've gotten University. University definitely elevated my game to the max. You all know I love The Sims 3 University. It's my jam. It's something that I always play. That's just something that I always revert back to if I really want to play The Sims, but The Sims 4 isn't really cutting it for me. I go to The Sims 3 and play University, or, mess around with island living, have resorts and such. But University, I love it so much. In The Sims 4, I'm having so much fun. Lately, my Sims are going to college. They're trying to, finish all the degrees without dying. And it's so much fun. I am actually playing with my own houses that I created. I definitely need to create more, but it's so hard to pull myself away from the game and build something. But I definitely should do that. I am in the works of a student housing lot. I'm making 4 student houses right next to each other, like row houses that you can see in Amsterdam a lot, but then very modern versions. I'm creating that for Foxbury right now. Hopefully I have that video up this weekend somewhere. I still need to furnish 1 house and then I'm finished with that. But I'm creating those houses because I need them for my Sim. My Sim has been living in the Foxbury tower that I created, but she has found a lover. So now she wants to get out of the dorms and into student housing, where there is more of a liberty for them to woohoo a bit more. I mean, she feels living on campus, in dorms, she doesn't really have that much privacy. She's actually sharing a room, so woohoo is kind of hard. And she wants to move to a student housing option, and that's why I'm creating like 4 row houses right next to each other. There are still shared houses, so there are like 2 bedrooms in 1 house, but still each Sim gets their own bedroom, which is awesome. So the row houses that I am creating are for 8 Sims in total. You can add or delete beds as much as you want. But that is an upcoming build. Just a little hint what is coming. Hopefully this weekend or the weekend after that. It all depends on how much time I have to build and how much I feel like building. Or maybe I'm just gonna play this weekend. Who knows? Although I am decorating the Christmas tree this weekend with my daughters. Something that we have been looking forward to for a long time. Christmas decorating is a very large tradition in my household here with my kids. Not really something I did with my mom. I mean, she did let me help decorate the Christmas tree, but usually when I did that, she always rearranged all of my Christmas balls that I put up in the tree. So I don't know why she actually let me help if it wasn't good enough for her standards. But here in this household, we actually decorate the entire house together as a family. I put on, of course, the Mariah Carey Christmas album. It's just something that we all need to hear. We all need to sing on the top of my lungs that All I Want for Christmas Is You song. I just love doing that with the kids. Usually we put on, little Santa hats, make pictures, drink hot cocoa. I have snacks. It's gonna be a thing. I love it. And, that is something that I'm really looking forward to this weekend. So that is what I'm doing this weekend. And I'm also doing a little bit of Christmas shopping. It's that time of year. So Christmas shopping is is commencing, and it's gonna be insane. I've actually already bought a Switch. I think I already said this in my real-time build, the Solani one. If you haven't seen that series, I will link that here up in the screen. It's a real-time build where I actually furnish a house in real time, or actually it's a mansion. It's a waterside mansion in Solani. If you like to watch that, see me mess around with furnishing and such and feel and just talk about my family, you can watch that series. But yeah, I already talked there about my Christmas shopping, I think, a little bit. So I bought them a Switch, which I'm really excited about because I really want to use it myself. So I bought them a Switch. Selena's getting an iPad Pro, and then Sadie, I'm debating. I don't know really what I want to. I mean, a television, a new one, or maybe just She also really wanted some Barbie things, but I feel like she has too much Barbie. So I don't know. And for the people who are like, oh my gosh, you're getting so many expensive gifts for your kids, I do save up an entire year for this month, for the month of December. We have Sinterklaas and we have Santa Claus here. So the 6th of December, the kids get toys, and then the 24th or the 25th, it all depends on, when I can celebrate Christmas with my family and what my mother-in-law has envisioned for us. But then they usually get more larger and expensive gifts, not really toys, more electronics and such. And then with Sinterklaas, they get toys and such. That is how we do it here in Belgium a bit. And I do save up an entire year for this month. So it's not like I have too much money. No, I've been saving my butt off for this month. And I do this every year so that me and my family have a really nice Christmas. Christmas is just very important to me and very close to my heart, Christmas and Sinterklaas, because my father always celebrated that with us in an extent. He always put on Christmas music for us when we were little. He always took us to these Christmas, shops, and we just looked at Christmas lights and such with him. He was a real holiday season person. So in honor of him, I also really like to do those things a lot. Because if you didn't know that, my father passed away when I was 11. So yeah. So I just love doing those things, and I do spend a lot of money in this month, but I do save up for them. It's not like I, have money lying around in a secret safe underneath my house like some of my Sims do. I just don't, which is I'm very sad about. But yeah, anyways, as you all can see, we're now upstairs in the second floor of this build. So I already did like a tiny nursery area for a toddler or a baby. This is more of a kid's bedroom with their own cauldron. So, this kid really likes to do magic. She has her own cauldron, or he, whatever, male, female, you can have everything, I think, in this bedroom. I do go for purples because purple is a main color in the pack, in the vampire pack, and also in the Realm of Magic pack. So I just went with purple because it looked nice. And then here I added in a little seating area here, a little seating landing. You can add a television there if you really wanted to, or you can add a television downstairs. I did not add a television because I hate televisions in my Sims game. I do not use them at all. Usually I just delete them. They're annoying. I only place them when we're celebrating the New Year's Eve, when they need to do like the countdown to, when you have seasons installed. I place a television and then it goes back in the household inventory when we're done. Television watching is not something that my Sims do. So, but if you really want one, you can add one in. And then this is the master bedroom. Really large and spacious. I mean, mommy needs her own little territorium. So that is what I created right here. Again, going with that purple color palette and the very dark flooring and wallpaper to emphasize that there is a evil witch living here. So yeah, that's basically it. We're almost at the end of the video. So I'm hoping that you all enjoyed the build, this little bit of a, talk we had. I had a lot of fun talking to you all. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought about the build, what you thought about the overall, furnishing and such, and just talk about me, whatever you want. I'm dying to hear. So I'm hoping that you all are having an awesome day wherever you are. Don't forget to like the video, of course, if you liked the video. Very important if you do, because then I know what kind of content you kind of like. And of course, if this is the first video that you're seeing from me and you don't have enough of my BS, go and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so that you would never ever miss a video of mine. So that's it, you all. I'm hoping that you have a lovely day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.